Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. This is WGK Public Safety Images, and today I'm going to do an all about video that is all about the Charlotte Fire Department's brand new 9th Battalion. So without any further ado, let's talk about the Charlotte Fire Department and the 9th Battalion.
Battalion 2, Engines, 11, 27, 7, and 22, Investigator 1, Ladder 27, and Safety 1, House Fire, CO1 Maple Street, Army, Echo, Battalion 2, Engines, 11, 27.
Just as I get going, first of all, I want to again kind of apologize. It's been a while since I've posted anything, just a lot going on. Sometimes life gets in the way. But I have decided I'm recommitting myself, and as we move into 2025, hopefully we'll be posting with a little more regularity and frequency. So I appreciate the patience. But let's talk about the Charlotte Fire Department and the 9th Battalion. Since 2009, the Charlotte Fire Department has operated with 8 battalions. While I'm assuming that most of the viewers know what a battalion chief is, just a quick refresher for anyone who may not be familiar with them. The department is set up into battalions that typically has 5 or 6 stations, and the battalion chief oversees the stations and the crews in his or her battalion. Sometimes called district chiefs, depending on where you're from. The battalion chief is responsible for all of the stations and personnel in his command. While on an incident, typically the first on scene captain is in command, at larger incidents, the battalion chief can assume command if needed. Battalion chiefs work a 24-hour shift, similar to the crews working underneath them, ensuring that there is always a chief officer available. To ensure effective span of control for the battalion chiefs, as the department grows and adds stations and new companies, the department has occasionally had to redivide up the city and add battalions. Effective January 4th, 2025, the Charlotte Fire Department will stand up Battalion 9. The map shows the current locations of the 8 battalions for the Charlotte Fire Department. The 9th Battalion will be housed at Station 11 and will essentially carve out portions of the 2nd, 4th, and 1st battalions to form the new battalion. I will go through each of the battalions and show you their current layout and then the changes that will occur because of the addition of the 9th Battalion. Before I get going, a quick trivia question. Is Battalion 9 the first battalion to operate from Station 11? While you think that over, let's look at Battalion 1. The 1st Battalion currently covers Center City and sections of the city east and south of Center City. It includes fire stations 1, 4, 6, 8, 7, and 11. Effective January 4th, the 1st Battalion will lose stations 11 and 7, but gain stations 5 and 14. Battalion 1 will continue to operate from Station 1. The 2nd Battalion covers the northeast portion of the city, including the University City area and UNCC. Stations in the current 2nd Battalion include Station 27, 22, 36, 35, 34, and 40. With the reorganization, Battalion 2 will drop Station 22 and Station 40, but will pick up Station 31. Battalion 2 will continue to operate out of Station 27. Battalion 3 covers the west side of Charlotte, out towards the airport and the area just north of the airport. It includes Station 5, Station 2, Station 43, Station 10, Station 13, and Station 21. After January 4th, the 3rd Battalion will effectively shift a little more south and will lose stations 21 and 5. It will pick up Station 12. Station 10 will continue to be quarters for Battalion 3. Currently, Battalion 4 covers the east side of Charlotte and out Independence towards the towns of Mint Hill and Matthews. Stations in the current Battalion 4 include Station 15, Station 23, Station 42, Station 3, and Station 29. With the reorganization, Battalion 4 will lose Station 15, but pick up Station 40. Station 42 will continue to be the quarters for Battalion 4. Charlotte's Battalion 5 covers the southwestern portion of the city and currently includes fire stations 38, 37, 26, 20, 16, and 12. With the reorganization on January 4th, Fire Station 12 will be dropped from the 5th Battalion and will move to the 3rd Battalion. I believe Battalion 5 will continue to operate out of Station 20, and just FYI, Station 20 will be adding a new ladder company around July of 2025. Battalion 6 covers the north end of the city and currently includes Fire Station 33, 25, 18, 28, and Fire Station 31. With the reorganization, Battalion 6 will lose Fire Stations 31 and 18, but will gain Fire Station 21. Battalion 5 currently operates out of Fire Station 25, and I don't expect that will change. Battalion 7, which operates out of Station 39, currently covers the southern portion of the city and includes Fire Stations 14, 19, 39, 8, 32, and 24. With the reorganization, Fire Station 14 will be dropped from the 7th Battalion. Just FYI, the department recently added a ladder to Fire Station 39, so the number of companies won't be changing for the 7th Battalion. The final battalion, Battalion 8, covers the Charlotte Airport and the 3 stations associated with the airport. That is Station 17, Station 41, and Station 30. The 8th Battalion won't change on January 4th. So on January 4th, 2025, the new Battalion 9 will come into existence. It will include Fire Station 22, Fire Station 18, Fire Station 11, Fire Station 7, and Fire Station 15, with the battalion eventually housed at the new Fire Station 11. Until that teardown and rebuild of Station 11 is complete, Battalion 9 will be operating out of the Investigations and Logistics Center on Graham Street nearby. This is the same facility that houses the safety officer and the fire investigator, just around the corner from Station 11. And to return to the trivia question I asked at the beginning of the video, when the original Station 11 opened up in 1959, it was quarters for Car 4. Car 4 was the precursor to Battalion 2. It wasn't until the early 70s that Charlotte switched from car designations to battalion designations for the battalion chiefs. Battalion 2 ultimately moved out to Station 27. So the answer is this will not be Station 11's first battalion chief. The new battalion designations were drawn up to include considerations for multi-company stations as well as future stations in the planning or construction phase. For example, Station 45 on North Tryon Street is scheduled to open up in spring of 2025. That station, Station 45, will have a ladder company assigned to it initially and will be assigned to the new 9th Battalion. Also, in the planning and/or construction phase is a new Station 44 to cover the River District on the western side of Charlotte near the airport, as well as a new Station 30, which is going to move a little farther south. When Station 30 is completed, it will remain in Battalion 8, although that will change the map slightly, and Station 44 will be added to Battalion 8. Also in the planning phase is a new station for the airport, which will ultimately be added to Battalion 8. This new station will likely go into service once the 4th parallel runway opens up, and initial plans include moving Engine 17 to this new station, Station 47, and then adding a tower, Tower 17, to Station 17. I am assuming the engine and tower will continue to respond off airport property as needed. Finally, Station 46, which is planned for Beatties Ford Road and Miranda Road, will join Battalion 6 when it goes into service. So as I wrap up this video, I'll leave you with the new battalion maps and then a closer look at each of them and the stations that they will contain. And if you're interested, I have color-coded the stations to help identify the companies or types of equipment housed there. Stations that are shown in green are engine company only, while stations in blue have an engine and a ladder company. The 2 stations with rescues are shown in yellow, and stations that have a tanker assigned to them are shown in a tan color. Also, just a reminder that as these new stations come online, the area response maps will change, which probably means new videos once those maps are made available. So there you go. That wraps up this video all about the Charlotte Fire Department and their new battalion stations and how they're setting them up. Hopefully you found the video interesting or entertaining. If I made any mistakes or any errors or omissions, please feel free to get a hold of me. You can either leave a note in the comments, or you're more than welcome to contact me through any of my social media channels. Otherwise, if you enjoyed it, please consider giving it the thumbs up. And if you don't already, consider subscribing to the channel. And then otherwise, we'll just see you again real soon in the next video. Take care. Bye.